Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. Today, I thought I would share with you some of my favorite quotes by one of my favorite people who ever existed on this planet, and that's Wayne Dyer. Good morning again. I am Dee, and welcome to another episode of Dee's Mindful Monday Musings. So, my very first quote, and there are so many by Wayne Dyer. I love this man so much. He has been such an inspiration for me in my life. And literally, I feel like he actually literally saved my life with his words during one of the darkest, most difficult times in my life. So, I'm super grateful for him always when he was living earthbound on this planet, and now that he's having so much fun in the spirit world. One of the first quotes I want to share with you is, when you judge another, you do not define them, you define yourself. So we would love to say, and we do say often as humans, that we shouldn't judge each other, right? But we're all guilty of it. Every single one of us, without exception, is guilty of it. Whether we speak it out loud or just simply keep it as a thought in our mind, we are guilty of judging other people. It's a perfectly normal thing to do. So don't beat yourself up over it and think you're a horrible human because you judge other people. It's just simply something to be mindful of, and being aware of the information that we allow to escape our brain and exit our bodies through our mouth. So being mindful of that. And having said that, I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to every single person on this planet who has been a mirror for me in my own life and allowed me to see things in myself that I need to take a deeper look at and shift and change so that I can move forward in a more beautiful way in the future. So thank you for that. The next quote is, conflict cannot survive without your participation. There are so many times when things arise in our life and our knee jerk impulse is to react to those things in kind. And it's not always the most beneficial thing to do. Sometimes we need to step back and let the most powerful thing we say be absolutely nothing. Silence is really, really profound sometimes, and it is one of the most beautiful ways that we can exit conflict. It's actually my favorite way. I um, I have had some experiences in my life where I move away from things. I cannot control what other people do. I've been treated really badly by some people in my past. I can't control what they do. I can't control what they say, how they act, what they think, what they feel. I can't control any of it. So my personal way of dealing with it is just to move away from it and let them have their thoughts and feelings about things, and let me move on, we don't have to engage in these crazy things and exacerbate the situation. We can just simply choose to move forward and move on from it. So that is also a favorite quote. The next one is, you are not stuck where you are unless you decide to be. For a very long period of time in my life, for in excess of 6 years, actually, I had myself in a really bad relationship, and I felt like I was stuck there. But guess what? I wasn't. It was a choice. I could have made the choice anytime to exit that situation, and I didn't. I gave myself 552 reasons why I needed to stay there because it made sense and all of these crazy things. So I put myself in a place where I dealt with that kind of craziness on a daily basis, feeling like I was stuck, feeling like I was stuck there, but I wasn't. It was a choice for me to be stuck there. There is always a choice. There is always an exit. Always, always a choice in how to deal with things, always a choice in being stuck or not being stuck. So take your power back. Take your power back. If you feel like you're in a situation where you're stuck, then take your power back. Do some investigations into ways you can get yourself out of that situation and start implementing those. If you're like me and it's something that you don't feel like you're strong enough to do, then begin that first step by getting yourself strong enough to get yourself out of that situation. Start watching podcasts. If you don't have the money to hire a coach or a therapist, start watching podcasts by Wayne Dyer. He's a great one to start with. He's got all of his books on audio on YouTube for free, so you can listen to those. It's a great place to start getting yourself stronger, building your self love so that you can extricate yourself from situations like that. And the last quote I want to, well, second to the last quote I want to share with you today is if you believe things will work out, you will see opportunities. If you believe they won't, you'll see obstacles. We humans are really, really good at giving ourselves copious reasons why things aren't going to work out, why we can't make changes, um, why it's only going to happen to other people. It's never going to happen to us. Why would it happen to someone like me? And all these kinds of things. So we don't allow ourselves to see the opportunities and our capabilities that we already have in place. So I invite you to just take a look and see where you might be limiting yourself in these ways in your life and open those up and explore those and see what else is available to you. And the last quote I would like to share with you is also an audio book by Wayne Dyer. And I'll link that in the comments, or not the comments, but in the description box below this video, because it's such an important book to listen to or read. If you're a tactile person and you want to touch it, please, I invite you to order the book. But if you're satisfied with being able to listen to it, it's free on YouTube. And that is Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life. We can implement this simple yet difficult concept at any time in our life, and we can shift our thoughts around anything, and that will completely change everything. It sounds like such a simple concept, but it is so, so profound. And I invite you to just take a look at where you can change your thoughts and shift things in your life because it really, really is a powerful, powerful thing to do. So that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed the new moon reading that I did a couple weeks ago regarding the new moon, I am going to be doing a full moon reading. However, I'm going to post that in my Facebook group. So if you'd like to hear that, the link for the Facebook group will be in the description box below this video. Thank you all for being a part of my life. I appreciate and love each and every one of you so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. I love you all.